enlightening to see so many youngsters. May Allah bless them. And at the same time, we need to understand when we come for Salah, especially after the Adhan has taken place, there are specific adab and respect of the masjid. And as I was reading in the ayat, فَمَنْ سَقُلَتْ مَوَازِينُهُ فَهُوَ فِي عِيشَةٍ رَاضِيَةٍ. Those whose good deeds are weighted heavy, they will be enjoying. So it's not about the numbers, how many rakats you read, how many salah you read. How deep your action was, how much sincerity was there, how much adab and respect was incorporated in your action. That brings a weight in the action. Not the cycles, 1, 2, 3, 4, ticked, Isha done, Fajr done. What brings the life in it, it is the essence of ibadah, which is a devotion, meditation, concentration. And that is why after azan, we are supposed to sit and wait for the iqamah. And while you are waiting and not talking, you are consider you are in namaz. From tomorrow, please try to uphold this. And 1 or 2 volunteers can walk about nicely and keep reminding the young ones or older ones, quiet, maintain silence. It will take a few days and it will become our habit. So we were talking about humbleness, humility, and these qualities we need to bring in ourselves. So today we will talk about the courage. Throughout the history, they were the great scholars who have faced great challenges to hold their ground and speak truth. At the time, it cost them so much, some of them had to give up their life. And they stood up for the challenge and they didn't walk away. And they complete the task, the ultimate task, which was the sacrifice. And the great example amongst them is Hassan ibn Ali radiallahu anhu, the grandson of Rasulullah, Hussein ibn Ali, the grandson of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In Karbala, he left a lesson for all of us. And he was bullied and intimidated, and he didn't give up. And it is true, many don't see us in the same situation what Hussein ibn Ali was in. But the reality is that today the reality is to stand with the truth requires today the similar courage. You might not have to give up your life, but to stand with the truth, you need a lot of courage. And today we can judge ourselves how quickly we will wash and water down the values or principles in the matter at the time of difficulty. How quickly we'll wash away the values of Islam, values of Deen, water down it. So there was a great general appointed by the Umayyad Khalifa Hajjaj ibn Yusuf, a famous mass murderer. And he had the attitude, and whoever used to stand in front of him, he used to kill them. Even he didn't spare Sahaba Karam radiallahu anhu ajma'in. He killed the Sahaba Karam as well. So scholars are those who inherit the knowledge of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu, once he went to the companion and he waited. He didn't knock the door. He waited until this companion comes out. He lied down. He was waiting and lied down, wrapped up in his shawl and using his hand as a pillow. As soon as the companion came out, and he stood up and did Assalamu alaikum. A companion said to Ibn Abbas, "You are the cousin of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you would have summoned me, I would have walked to you. Why you have to come and why you have to wait? You would have knocked the door." He said, "The adab of the knowledge is not this. The adab of the knowledge is that to wait for the teacher, wait for the narrator." And there are some who are opposite, like Hajjaj ibn Yusuf, who are control freak, making people feel inferior, and have no consideration of their history, their knowledge, their legacy, the lineage where they come from. So there was a Sahabi called Abdullah bin Zubair radiallahu anhu. Abdullah bin Zubair. It was Umayyad's time, and there was a corruption. in the Muslim Ummah. So he took over Makkah Mukarramah. So the Khalifa of the time, he sent to bring Abdullah bin Zubair down, he sent Hajjaj bin Yusuf. And Hajjaj bin Yusuf was a terror name. And who is Abdullah bin Zubair? He's a grandson of Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu. Grandson. And his mother is Asma radiallahu anha. She is the lady when Prophet ﷺ was migrating. Prophet ﷺ was migrating, and she used to bring the food to Prophet ﷺ. And at that moment she was hamila, pregnant. And at that time Abdullah bin Zubair was in her stomach. So, and he was the first child to be born in Medina Munawwara from the Makkahs. First child to be born in the Medina Munawwara. So the people of Medina became very happy. So he was the son of Zubair ibn Awam. And in the beginning of Islam, Zubair ibn Awam, he was young. Before getting married to Asma radiallahu anha, he came to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he said to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "O Prophet of Allah, I heard the people are giving you a tough time. Tell me the names. Tell me the names." So Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was a young man. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "What you will do?" He took out the sword. It says in the hadith, أَوَّلُ مَنْ سَلَّ سَيْفٌ مِنَ الْإِسْلَامِ. The first one who took out the sword for the sake of Islam is Zubair ibn Awam. So he was the son of Zubair ibn Awam. And his mother was Asma radiallahu anha, the daughter of Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu. So when Hajjaj arrived to Makkah Mukarramah, they were defending the city, and slowly they've been pushed back, they enter in the Haram. So Hajjaj ibn Yusuf announced, tomorrow we will attack Haram. Even though the sacredness of Haram, the sanctity of Haram, we will attack Haram. So some Sahaba and some companions of Abdullah bin Zubair, they felt it is time to withdraw. It's time to surrender. They came to Abdullah bin Zubair and they said to Abdullah bin Zubair, we are leaving our stance and we are walking away. Abdullah bin Zubair went to his mother, Asma radiallahu anha. She was 90 plus, the daughter of Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu. Seen the whole history from young age, from all the way till now, 90 plus, has nearly became blind. And she didn't recognize by face, but when Abdullah bin Zubair came and he hugged his mother, so the mother said to Abdullah bin Zubair, why you're wearing armor? Those who are ready to die, they don't wear armor. Take it off. The son said, Mother, Ma, Amma, I'm afraid tomorrow if they make a mockery of my body, they make it to pieces, they will go to any extent. So the mother said, what pain the goat will feel once it's been slaughtered. The skin has been taken off, whatever has been done, what pain the goat will feel. Don't worry about that. So Abdullah bin Zubair, he hugged his mom the last and final time. And next day morning, he went and he faces the army of Hajjaj bin Yusuf in Makkah Mukarramah. But it was destined that he had to sacrifice his life. He was not coming out from the principles. He was not letting down the principles. He said, I will stand and then give up my life. And this is how he gave up his life. Abdullah bin Zubair radiallahu anhu, the son of Asma radiallahu anha, and the son of Zubair ibn Awam radiallahu anhu, and the grandson of Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu. Imagine what kind of the world was. And it was there at that time, it is today as well. Today we don't have this kind of battles, but there is ideology. We need to stand for it. There are so many issues of ideologies are going through, gender issues and many other, atheism and ilhad and not believing in Allah, not believing in akhirah. But we need to have that courage to stand with those principles. And if we walk away, those who walk away on their feet, Allah didn't need you from the day one. Allah didn't need you from the day one. So Hajjaj bin Yusuf, he became a tarnish, a stain, and as a bad. No one remembers him, and no one talks good about him. But he was the part of history. Abdullah bin Zubair, he was the part of the history, but everyone talks about him. everyone kneels behind him, and they remember the courage he has gone through. So this is what we need to. At one point, we had to have humbleness in ourselves. At the same time, we need to have a courage to stand with the Iman, to stand with Islam, to stand with the values of Islam. With the values of Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us tawfiq.